Hey, what's up everyone? Paul from Grindhouse Funhouse, and it seems I have a thing for Nazi killing movies. I think for me, it started with both Dead Snow movies back in the early 2010s, and anytime I would hear about a new entry in this subgenre, it always makes me curious to check it out. Hell, last year I reviewed back-to-back Netflix's Blood and Gold and The Most Excellent Sisu. This time around, it's Guy Ritchie's turn to take a crack at it with the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, starring Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson. That's right, Superman and Reacher killing Nazis together. So what is the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare about? It's the true story of Operation Postmaster, the very first Special Forces mission in history. Winston Churchill takes it upon himself to create a secret organization, the Special Operations Executive, or SOE, which recruited a small group of highly skilled soldiers to strike against German forces behind enemy lines, committing sabotage and various other acts considered ungentlemanly by the upper crust officers who ran the conventional army. Their main target is to destroy the Duchessa d'Aosta, a ship that supplies all the carbon dioxide filters for the German U-boat. By destroying this very important ship to the Germans, the U-boat's fleet will be effectively done for. This mission is led by imprisoned soldier Gus Mark Phillips, played by Henry Cavill, who with his motley crew of outsiders will do anything in their power to kill as many Nazis as humanly possible, while blowing shit up real good and ending Hitler's reign once and for all. Don't come into this movie thinking that will change the game on the World War II stories being told on the big screen. It's basically World War II Expendables meets The Dirty Dozen meets both Inglourious Bastard movies. It's a Guy Ritchie tough guy movie. You've seen from him many times before. As the movie begins with a flash forward of the motley crew having a good time mowing down a boatload of Nazis, we do get a nice history lesson about the very beginning of special ops with men who had a particular set of skills, who are a bit mad, but doing it for the love of country, but also money. There's two separate missions going on at once. We got the main crew going on their Nazi killing spree, and then we have Eiza González, who plays Agent Marjorie Stewart, with the help of Babs Olusanmokun and Danny Soprani, who goes on their own mission to disrupt the target's arbor's armed soldiers so that the main team can complete their part of the mission. She does this by trying to seduce the SS commander in charge of the arbor, which pretty much leads to nowhere and is resolved fairly easily. And it's that part of the mission that makes the movie lags in the middle. It could have easily trimmed down from its 2-hour runtime to a well-compact 90 minutes actioner. Most of the characters are pretty much one-note and underdeveloped. There's no air of menace to any of the bad guys. There's not much tension, if at all. They come in, have a plan to kill all the Nazis. They do, go on to the next location, rinse, repeat. I will admit though, and the reason I watch those movies is those mowing down Nazi scenes are pretty fun and satisfying and well choreographed, but feels pretty samey after a while. You'll get cool explosions, gnarly hand-to-hand combat with sadly some lame CGI blood that should have been full-on practical. As for the cast, Henry Cavill is a perfectly solid lead that's not asked to do much here. You just feel like he's just going along with the plot with no real sense of urgency. Alan Ritchson pretty much steals the movie for me, playing a jacked-up killing machine who loves to rip the hearts out of Nazi soldiers.
Is that a heart, lass?
For the avoidance of doubt.
Eiza González gets the most to do here, and I think she handled herself pretty well. As you may know, I'm a big music score guy, so big ups to Christopher Benstead who scored the movie. Here it has a sweet 70s Ennio Morricone flavor to it. It even uses Lado Schifrin's The School Bus cue from Dirty Harry, which you never can go wrong with. So my final thoughts on the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is that it's not I Heart, but a movie about gleefully killing Nazis, which is always a good time. You can easily predict the outcome. They're not subverting our expectation here. It does end as it should. All the characters were pretty much borderline invincible and really had no competent opposition to face, so that deflated the tension quite a bit. All the actors seems like they were having a good time though, which does show up on screen. We do see in the end credits the real people of this story it's based on and their achievement in life, and I thought that was pretty neat. Last thing I'll say is if you had written very specific fanfic about Reacher and Superman teaming up together in their quest to kill Nazis by the hundreds, then this movie is definitely for you. As for the 4K Ultra HD / Blu-ray that was kindly sent to me by Lionsgate for review, I am by no means some 4K expert when it comes to describing its specs, but on my Hisense 80-inch 4K TV and my Sonos soundbar, the blacks were black, the colors pop, and the sound was crystal clear to my ears, and that's from someone who's not at 100%. Make of that what you will. As for the specs for the disc itself, it's native 4K resolution HDR10 with the aspect ratio 2.39.1. You get an English Dolby Atmos and Dolby True HD 7.1 tracks, and a Dolby Digital 5.1 Spanish track. Like I said before, the runtime is at 120 minutes. It also comes with a digital code. When it comes to the special features, you have the Ministry of Filmmaking, a 25 minutes long, run-of-the-mill behind-the-scenes look with the actors, the director, the producers, some of the artisans that worked on the movie. And you also get the much-coveted theatrical trailer. If you're more of a Steelbook person, you're in luck because there's an Amazon exclusive release. The cover, which I'll show you right now, is a grenade masquerading as a teacup. How neat! Links will be in the description to get your hands on either the regular release or the Steelbook, and it will come out on June 25th. So that was my review for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Go visit all my socials at Grindhouse Funhouse in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare and tell me what is your favorite Nazi killing movie. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll say to you, ciao bye for now.